Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Elimination Chamber review. We get to what went down on Elimination Chamber, match previews, predictions that I said on the previous video with predict the outcome. We're gonna see right now what the road to WrestleMania look like. We're getting a clear landscape on how the road to WrestleMania is with the Elimination Chamber. And you won't believe the shocking, twisted factors that went into the Elimination Chamber. All this and more when the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here for the Elimination Chamber review or after show, whatever you like to call it. Thanks for joining us here, and we're glad you're watching here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect TV and our digital socials as well. We thank you all. Let's get started with the Elimination Chamber review right now. Man, Elimination Chamber, you see right here, Rhea Ripley was the cover girl of Elimination Chamber. She made an impactful match, but we'll get to that in a minute. We start off with the Women's Tag Team Championship. The Women's Tag Team titles were on the line in an impromptu match. The Kabuki Warriors defend the championships against Indy Hartwell from Australia against Candice LeRae. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae tried their darnest to win the Women's Tag Team titles, but unfortunately they was unsuccessful getting the job done. I think Candice and Indy maybe one day will be tag team champions, but just for not right now. The women's tag team champion Asuka and Kairi Sane hold the gold. They might want to keep the gold for their fellow teammate Io Sky, who's set to defend her women's championship at WrestleMania against Bayley. Bayley, the winner of the 2024 Royal Rumble. Bayley felt that she basically gave Io an opportunity to be in damage control, but the damage was not controllable for that. But you can tell the women's tag team champions, Asuka and Kairi, going to keep the championships for long. All right, we get to the first of the Elimination Chamber with the women's. The Women's Elimination Chamber opened the show, as you see right here. Women's World Championship winner receives a Women's World title match at WrestleMania. You see the competitors: Naomi, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Tiffany Stratton, and Raquel Rodriguez. These 6 women wanted to prove who was going to be the last woman standing to earn themselves an opportunity at WrestleMania against either Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax. Well, this match was that in this sadistic structure. You can tell right here, Naomi were the first 2 to start as everyone else entered their individual pods. Tiffany Stratton proved to be a difference maker. Tiffany Stratton was the MVP of the moment. She was trying to go through leaps and bounds to get herself a women's championship match. Tiffany Stratton really could be the MVP. Bianca Belair was too, but it went down to Bianca, Liv, and Becky. Becky Lynch, with pure desperation, Becky Lynch had to endure irremovable remarks to get this opportunity, and Becky Lynch won the chamber, and she'll be heading to WrestleMania. Becky Lynch win, as I predicted, the chamber for the women's. She will go on to WrestleMania to meet the women's world champion, whether it be Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax. We'll tell you a little bit later on the show who Becky's going to face at the ending of Elimination Chamber between Ripley and Jax in their women's championship match. Well, we move on forward to another match. Was for the tag team championships. The Judgment Day defending the undisputed tag team titles against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. So Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate getting a chance to become WWE tag team champions. You can tell right here, Dunne and Bate wanted to prove, but it was no scratch. The Judgment Day, as I predicted, retained their tag team championships. As always, as pure. You can see right here that what is going to leave for Damian Priest and everybody else. Even Dominic Mysterio got in the fun of things when the fans started booing him. and saying bad things to Dominic. Even the Australian folks got understood the assignment. The Australian folks not letting Dom being Dom and doing what Dom needed to do. But you can tell right here Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne tried to get the Tyler Bate trying to lift up Damian Priest. Damian Priest kind of looked like a standstill. But at the end, the Judgment Day retained their tag team championship. Judgment Day keep the tag team titles on the scrap. I think for them, they're going to be probably feuding with R-Truth and Miz for their tag team goal. And we'll go over there. Finn Balor also suffered a nasty incident. His hand kind of went twisted or crinkled up. Hopefully, Finn will get treatment for his hand on what went down and stuff for Finn. So, hey, we see how that went down. Also, too, we can tell you this WrestleMania implications are high in effect, are running high. Cody Rhodes, the winner of the 2023-2024 Royal Rumble, back-to-back Royal Rumble. He is the fourth man to do it back-to-back with Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, and now Cody in that lustrous list. Him and World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. We told you that Seth Rollins wanted Cody to face him at WrestleMania since he was a proven opponent, and they had WrestleMania match nearly about 2 years ago. Cody decided he was going to go for that offer until plans had changed from the fans. The fans wanted to see Cody finish his story with Roman Reigns to beat Roman for the championship and stuff, and don't have Roman be a part timer. Well, them two were part of the Grayson Waller effect. Grayson Waller hosted them, and beforehand, Grayson Waller did if we told you on the previous video on the predict the outcome, Grayson Waller was a came on there. Austin Theory welcomed Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller came on to himself. Grayson Waller went on, even drunk a shoey with some Australian. Yeah, it's just nasty, but that's their culture. But hey, it is what it is. Well, we tell you this: world champion Seth Rollins was in the ring along with Cody. We thought they was gonna get something was going on. It was a highly disappointing segment. We thought The Rock or Roman Reigns was gonna show up to confront him, but the confrontation didn't happen since the press conference a couple of weeks ago. Well, we tell you this: that Cody said something interesting that he wants to go against The Rock in a one-on-one match. We don't know when and where this match is going to take place. Cody wants to go against The Rock. So Seth told Cody that he has his back as we protector. And they have Cody's back one way or another. And Cody Rhodes appreciate that. And we can tell you this, that Cody and Seth, we don't know what this is going to go down, but we know that Seth Rollins could be having Cody Rhodes back. Well, they had to do something. They had to have somebody to be in a test dummy. Austin Theory was the test dummy as Grayson Waller watched on and didn't do nothing to help his friend, help his buddy Austin Theory getting his butt kicked by Cody Rhodes and world champion Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins also revealed that he's almost healed after he said he had a torn ACL and MS. So Seth Rollins saying that he's been training to get back. He will be trying to get back because he's going to be awaiting coming up who his challenger going to be at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins waiting to see which one of these 6 men will be challenging him at WrestleMania for the world title. We got Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, and Logan Paul, the United States champion. All 5 of the men are from SmackDown, except Drew from Raw. Drew won Elimination Chamber match. Brandy won Elimination Chamber. Lashley won Elimination Chamber match. So they have experiences. Kevin Owens has been in Elimination Chamber. This is the first time for Logan Paul and LA Knight. Thought we were gonna get a Logan Paul LA Knight feud coming out this chamber match, but that wasn't the case. This chamber match was vicious from the start. We can tell right here. This who started LA Knight and Drew. LA Knight and Drew McIntyre from rounding back from last night when we told you that Randy Orton came out of nowhere and attacked. It was chaos between right now I kind of know RKO Drew, and they closed the show with Randy Orton. Um, I guess showing off to showing off to you know who, um, the crowd. But it was an important match for both guys because this is really important. These six men wanted to showcase their ability to who's gonna leave out the Elimination Chamber and become the number one contender for the World Championship. And the match was that Randy Orton, you saw right here doing the RKO. Even beforehand, Randy Orton posing with his signature pose on top of Lashley's pod. I think Lashley did not appreciate that, but that's how it was for Lashley. Um, Getting into the pod as well. A lot of these men are wanting to that opportunity, getting that opportunity. LA Knight told you that, but this match went down to the there. Randy Orton delivering the RKO to Logan Paul, taking Logan Paul down, and with the RKO, pinning Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, pinning LA Knight, pinning a lot of people. Even to the point that AJ Styles came into the chamber and cost LA Knight his opportunity of becoming no one contender for the championship. So AJ cost LA Knight, screwed LA Knight from becoming from winning the chamber. And I can tell there's gonna be a feud coming out there. So it's gonna be AJ Styles versus LA Knight at WrestleMania, probably in night 2. And Randy Orton had this match won. Randy Orton got screwed by Logan Paul. Logan Paul got RKO by Randy Orton. Randy Orton had this match won and pinned Logan Paul. He got the 1, 2, 3. And at the end, Randy Orton pinned Kevin Owens as well. That was an honorable mention. But Drew McIntyre found a way to win. So Drew McIntyre wins the Elimination Chamber for the men's. And we can tell you right now, it's official. Um, Seth Rollins will defend the World Championship against Drew McIntyre. So Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre for the world title at WrestleMania. That match right there is going to be nutrition. But you can tell there's been 2 feuds coming out here. Randy Orton will take on Logan Paul, perhaps for the United States Championship. And Randy Orton will probably take the U.S. title away from Logan Paul and get him. And AJ Styles screwing LA Knight. They'll be coming out of WrestleMania match as well. So the match thus far is Drew McIntyre will be taking on Seth Rollins as we head on. And we'll see Randy Orton challenging Logan Paul for the U.S. title, as well as AJ taking on LA Knight. LA Knight was going to get a championship match, but unfortunately, they have changing course and changing plans. Well, we move on to that is the main event for the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley defends against Nia Jax. Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley have been the thorn on each other's side for quite some time, for a couple of months. But now we get the opportunity of seeing these 2 women beating the hell out of each other one on one. Well, they didn't have to waste no time too, because this Women's World Championship match was highly anticipated. Both women are from Australia, and it was an Australian-born match. Rhea was born and raised in Australia. Now was born in Australia, but moved away and stuff from the States. Well, Rhea Ripley got a hometown eruption from her hometown crowd. Rhea Ripley wanted to do. Her family was in attendance as well. Rhea Ripley, but during the match, Nia was dominant in the match, taking Rhea Ripley down. And, folks chanting, my hole to Nia Jax. Nia Jax didn't care. And Nia Jax got better with her ring skills now than she was in her first run. Second run got better. Nia, Rhea Ripley picked up Nia with an electric chair, dropped Nia. They even went outside to the ring and went down. But Rhea Ripley found a way to defeat Nia Jax and retained her Women's World Championship over Nia Jax. So Rhea Ripley moves on to WrestleMania, where we know it's official. Rhea Ripley was set to defend the Women's Championship against Becky Lynch. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Title at WrestleMania. This is a match that we've been somewhat know that's been confirmed, but now it's official. Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch will have their match at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. Both women coming out the chamber. Now we know the road map, the blue map of what's going to go down at WrestleMania between these two women at WrestleMania, as well as Becky's husband, the world champion Seth Rollins, set to defend his championship against Drew McIntyre. Those been matches that we already know that was already set, but we thought that it was going to be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. But unfortunately, CM Punk is out of action, and who knows what CM Punk's role might be once he returns and what he wants to do going forward and stuff. So now we know officially right now for WrestleMania for the World Championship matches. Roman Reigns defending the undisputed world title against Cody Rhodes. If can Cody finish his story, um, Seth Rollins set to defend the world championship against Drew McIntyre. Rhea Ripley defends her women's world title against Becky Lynch. Io Sky defends her WWE women's title against Bailey. So we kind of got the picture out, the outlook of what's going to happen at WrestleMania between these between these matches heading to WrestleMania. But the match I'm looking forward to is Drew McIntyre. Could he win the World Heavyweight Championship in front of a crowd that he didn't do at WrestleMania? His crowning moment at WrestleMania by winning the championship 4 years ago. We will see. All right, we're gonna move forward to a quick wrestling hot topic. Wrestling hot topic right here. People who not in WWE now no more are now outside WWE are champions. You can see right here, Mustafa Ali won the TNA X Division Championship, and you can tell he's happy about that. Mustafa Ali now a member of TNA Hall of Champions with his win. Told you that Dolph Ziggler won a championship. Also, too, we told you that Matt Riddle won the championship. I guess he won the TV championship. I think they'll be back in WWE some way, somehow, eventually. So look for that coming your way. All right, that's gonna do it here for the Elimination Chamber review show. We're gonna have a collision tonight for the collision review. We'll see you a little bit later on tonight. We just had to get this out the way for you. So for me being Kendrick Dick saying so long, we'll see you a little later tonight for the collision ring report. See you.